So, Representative Chip Roy of Texas has said now that he thinks that the Republicans should shut the government down, not fund the government, but attach the SAVE Act, that act that requires you to prove citizenship in order to vote, to the funding bill to keep the government open, and basically says, well, let's kick it to the Senate, force the Senate Democrats to say, no, we're not going to support it, and then shut the government down and blame the Democrats, all for something that's already a crime federally. Non citizens are not voting in federal elections, at least not in large enough margins that could affect the outcome. There may be one or two here or there that think they have the right to vote who don't, who maybe screw up and accidentally vote when they don't have that right. But I don't think any of them are doing it on purpose. They're not going to risk it. They're not going to risk jail. They're not going to risk fines, deportation, anything. They want to come in, work, fly under the radar, and be left alone and not draw any attention to themselves. But Republicans think they have this big gotcha, and it's just bullshit. They're gonna try to say we want to attach this voting thing to the spending bill. Oh, look, Democrats don't want to fund the government, and they hope that we buy this misdirection and this bullshit about Democrats not wanting to fund the government when it's Republicans that are tying things that are unnecessary to the budget bill in order to further their agenda. They want to lay the seeds that the 2024 election was already stolen. Now, this bill, beyond already eliminating something that's already illegal, and that isn't a thing with non citizens voting, it could actually disenfranchise many voters, especially we are 2 months away from the election, and they won't bring this budget bill up to pass until the end of the month. They don't have to pass anything. I think it's till September 30th. That would give them a month to get everything done and for people to fix their voter registration if they need to. And there's all kinds of reasons as to why people may not have an updated birth certificate. When was the last time you honestly needed your birth certificate? I'll tell you, I don't remember the last time I needed mine. It has been a long time since I've seen mine. Now, I can go get a copy. That's not a problem. The problem is, you have to now take off time from work, deal with it, go down to the courthouse, or for some people, or like here in Iowa, if you can't get to your county courthouse for whatever reason, you can go to the Department of Vital Records, and you can get that record back. But there are tons of people who don't have a birth certificate for one reason or another, and it could take weeks for the government to issue you a new one. So then, how do you prove you're a citizen if you don't have your birth certificate proving your birthright? Or, like I remember when I got my driver's license way back when at 16, I had to bring in a copy of my birth certificate then. And then when I turned 18, they already had a copy of that record when I registered to vote at the driver's license station. So maybe I wouldn't need to prove anything. But that doesn't matter. This bill is going to disenfranchise a lot of people, and it just proves the Republicans can't win if they don't cheat.